It's like someone vomited 18 different patterns onto him and just sent him out. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Gelato, and for the longest time I've loved fashion, makeup, artistry, and if I ever had the budget, I would dedicate my entire life savings to attending the Met Gala, because your girl loves dressing on a theme. Now this year, I'm not invited, but I'm going to do the next best thing, and I'm going to take you guys on a little trip down memory lane and look through the past 7 Met Galas. Welcome to the Met Diaries. The theme of the 2021 Met Gala was In America, a Lexicon of Fashion, the first of 2 galas centering American fashion. The intention behind the theme was to revise American fashion in light of recent changes to the socio-political climate of the country. Andrew Bolton, the head curator, said, "I've been really impressed by American designers' responses to the social and political climate, particularly around issues of body inclusivity and gender fluidity, and I'm just finding their work very, very self-reflective." He went on to say, "I really do believe that American fashion is undergoing a renaissance. I think young designers in particular are at the vanguard of discussions about diversity and inclusion, as well as sustainability and transparency, much more so than their European counterparts, maybe with the exception of the English designers." In essence, the theme served as the beginning of a re-examination of the role that American fashion plays in the greater sphere of the world. This first half of the 2-year exhibition was organized resembling a patchwork quilt, with a signature quilt that was started in 1856 with signatures from famous Americans, including 8 presidents, opening the show. The vision behind this was to represent America as a beautiful collection of various cultures and identities. The exhibition featured hundreds of men's and women's pieces designed from the 1940s until the present, with them being situated amongst 12 categories, each representing defining qualities of American fashion. These included nostalgia, belonging, delight, joy, wonder, affinity, confidence, strength, desire, assurance, comfort, and consciousness. There were many pieces in denim, which is one of the hallmarks of American fashion. Some were references to traditional styles and shapes, such as flared jeans and the denim jacket. As well as this, some pieces utilized American iconography, such as elements of the flag. Other pieces embodied overall themes of America as a nation, such as multiculturalism, through various fabrics coming together, and the grandeur of the American dream in extravagant, dreamy garments. We are now on my favorite bit, judging the red carpet looks. So, as per usual, we have the good, the honorable mentions, and then the UGO categories. And we are looking at how good does it look and how relevant is it to the theme. Let's get into it. So, starting off with some of the best looks, we have Billie Eilish, and oh my god. Before we get into how amazing the look is, I would just like to say how infuriating it was to see all of the news about this being like, oh my god, she's changed up her look, she's ditched. Are you dumb? She's even, I mean, it's not even a youth related thing, but she was very young at the time. She is still young. Kids change their mind every single day. Every single minute people change their mind. And look, why did people take that so seriously? Why did people not appreciate the look? Crashing out. But anyways, let's now appreciate the look. It is, it's gorgeous. It's one of those simpler looks, but it's just so well done. The blonde doesn't wash her out, which is amazing. They've actually toned it to, her skin tone. The dress is this beautiful, it's blushing and it's sort of an ombre into this white. It's very old Hollywood glamour, especially with the waves of the hair and the makeup that they've done. It's actually kind of similar-ish to some of the makeup, a little bit more, glam obviously, but it's quite similar to the makeup we will see her in now, which means they've suited it to her face while still using the theme of America, Hollywood, glamour. Perfect. The neckline is it's so era appropriate. I can only think of Captain Holt saying the words era appropriate, but carry on. It is just perfect. What an amazing interpretation of the theme. And then another one that is quite a different take, but amazing, is Maluma. I really liked this. I think I saw something similar, a similar silhouette and sort of flared pants, but it was bright blue by Ben Platt. But this is giving it's cowboy, America, Southern. It is perfect. It's snazzy, it's performancy, which is like it's a nice side of the like typical cowboy equals America kind of idea. It sort of takes like the typical silhouette of like, oh, this is what they're going to be wearing, with like the, thicker belt, the jacket with the tassels and the pants, and it sort of like uplifts it and makes it a little bit more meaningful. Like the bright orangey red color, the gold, it's all like, bam, we're here, America. And it's more of a celebration than some sort of like weird parody of a cowboy, which like we've seen that. We don't need that. That's for like Coachella. So now moving on to the honorable mentions. Now I'm gonna say, like, I'm not really gonna speak a lot about it relating to the theme, because all of them do in their own way. I'm just gonna marvel at how gorgeous they look. So let's start off with Keke Palmer. Now this I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a reference to Diana Ross, which I guess is where you get the theme link from, but it is just perfect. The body is tea, the makeup is snatched, the mug is mugging, the hair is herring. No further notes. Then we move on to Gigi Hadid, and speaking of hair, this is perfect. I love how like huge it is. I love the high pony, how thick her hair is. And it's nice. I love seeing this red color on her. I do like the dark, like chestnutty red color. And then finally we have Lupita Nyong'o. When people say I'm gonna be dressing up denim, this is exactly what I want the output to be. This is what I want. Yeah, I mean, silver and denim, they just work so well together, but it's dressed up that it's like obvious that she's attending the Met Gala, you know what I mean? It's not like she's just like cut up some jeans and stuck it on, called it a day. It is, yeah, I love. And now we look at the ugly ones. So I'm gonna start off with Whoopi Goldberg, and she must not have had her glasses on when they put her in this, because if she did, she hopefully, I hope, would have rejected this, because that would have... like the only thing that I can agree to being wrinkled are the gloves. Why the flip is the actual dress so wrinkly? Who thought of that? Who went, wrinkles, America? What, like, it's ugly because the two greens don't even match, and then two, it's just so wrinkly that I can't even take it seriously. So I don't know what's going on there. And then we have Marcus Samuelsson, and it's like someone vomited 18 different patterns onto him and just sent him out. Because what is this? What is this? The pant and the blazer match. And then there's the, like, skirt thing. Which, like, I don't have a problem with the skirt. I have a problem with the pattern of the skirt. Why is it that? Why is it so starkly different? The only thing that's, like, remotely matching is, like, the teeny tiny lining of his shirt. And his shirt is, like, if you zoom in, it's, like, yellow and striped. Someone had to be under the influence when they recommended this. And the red hat, the red, like, lining of the hat. To fix this, you should have made the pattern of the skirt the red, just the red, and gotten rid of all that weird green and pink and orange. And then that way it would match the hat. Maybe even, I would literally even rather you just slap in some blue and make it very obvious, like, oh, this is America, red, white, and blue. I would have even rathered that. Because I'd rather laziness than, like, disgusting. This was just so, it was just so uncohesive. And finally, we have Jennifer Lopez. What was going on here? And it's always funny because it's the people with like the horrible looks with the like serving face. Like the hat, like I feel like this is supposed to be like cowboy, but like dressed up, and then it just sort of looks like odd. The actual dress I don't really have a problem with. It's just sort of all right. The two necklaces, why are both of them chunky? Why does one of them look like it's a belt? Can she breathe in that? The hat is just so stupid looking. I hate the hat. Get rid of the hat. And then she's, what is that, like roadkill she's holding onto there? Okay. And what would have looked more balanced is if she had taken off one of those necklaces and then put one of the arm cuffs higher up. That would have had, like, that would have at least been interesting. And the makeup is just, like, not it. Like, why is there purple? Purple has no business here. And neither do you, by the looks of this. Like, what is that? Ugh. And with that, another episode of the Met Diaries comes to a close with episode 4, the 2021 Met Gala. Please like and subscribe and comment down below your favorites and your least favorites. And yeah, tune in tomorrow and I'll see you then.